Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Beech Student News. I'm Raul, and today we will be taking a look at senior deadlines, Dr. Kaiser's retirement, spring break tips, and as always, sports. But first, let's take a look at the weather forecast. Today, weather is sunny with a high of 59 and a low of 35. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 36. And finally, for Sunday, we should see showers with a high of 54 and a low of 32. Seniors, many important deadlines are approaching. As you know, many of your Justin packages are arriving. Be sure to keep track of your items for the graduation, such as your cap and gowns. March 17 local scholarships are due. April 15 is your deadline to submit your FAFSA information for college. If you have any question, please contact your counselor. Also, seniors, the deadline for submitting your senior quote is April 24. Lenny got a few words with Mrs. Mara.
Hey seniors, you guys have some really important deadlines coming up, such as Jostens, senior quotes, senior portraits. Make sure to talk to counselors, admin. If you guys have questions about those deadlines, make sure you're checking your emails. Also be checking emails for important info for quarter four when we return April 5th. Also, I want to put a plug in. Please make sure you guys are working hard and finishing out the year. Don't let that senioritis get to you. So make sure you're attending, whether it's in person, online, and you guys are working hard and finishing out the year strong. Have a great rest of your senior year.
Dr. Kaiser just recently sent out a letter confirming his retirement as superintendent of Beech Grove City Schools. He has been with us for over 11 years now. His retirement will be in effect starting March 21st, 2021. Thank you for all you have done for us, Dr. Kaiser. We are wishing you the best. It's always a great day to be a Hornet. Spring break is right around the corner. It can be very risky going out to places you've never been, since you can get exposed to anything very easily. When traveling outside of the state, it may be easier to come in close contact with COVID or even getting kidnapped. Always be sure to check your surroundings so you can stay safe. Also be sure to keep on your mask. Mariana asked Alexis Whiteman for some tips about staying safe during spring break with the pandemic and other issues.
So some safety tips that I would personally suggest, a few for COVID purposes is if you're visiting somewhere, make sure that when you're there, you are, of course, always wearing your mask, keeping your distance and washing your hands all the time, and especially when you get back, to make sure before you go back to school or whatever that you don't have any symptoms, you don't feel sick, you just make sure you're monitoring your symptoms. Of course, always stay safe. Don't talk to strangers. Remember 911, always call them. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to suggest.
Toothbrushes have changed over time. Let's take a look.
The first toothbrush was made in 3000 BC, or known as 1938. Europeans would clean their teeth with rags rolled in salt or chewy sticks. Dentists actually told people to not brush their teeth, rather to use a toothpick or a sponge soaked in water. Toothbrushes have gradually improved over the years. I talked with Hope Pye to see what kind of toothbrush she uses today.
I own a regular toothbrush, but I used to have an electric toothbrush, so I've had both, and they're both pretty good.
There are many types of toothbrushes nowadays. There are colorful ones that have designs or animal characters from TV shows with cartoons. There are regular adult ones that have just different colors. Or there are electric, which could have just the switch that you turn on and change the battery in. Or it could be one that you plug into the wall and change to off so that you could charge it. Maybe there might be different bristles that you could change once the electric one goes out. It just really depends on how you feel. This has been Madison Allen with Bgsn.
Now for sports. In boys basketball news, our boys will be traveling to Greencastle tomorrow to play against Northview High School at 10 a.m. Be sure to wish them luck as we continue to reach for our regional championship. If we do win in the morning, we will play again Saturday at 7 p.m. If you haven't yet picked up your sectional championship shirts, please see Mr. Daniels in the auditorium lobby to pick up the t-shirt up by 4 p.m. today. There will be no more extra t-shirts after today. Thanks for tuning in to today's segment of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Raul. Be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified every time we go live. Also be sure to follow us on Twitter at Beech Grove Student News. Have a fantastic Friday, Hornets.